Daily Broadside day 796. Well, the TikTok ban is nigh. It's coming down to a few days now before we find out the verdict. This is kind of like watching Donnie Darko, waiting to see if a hole in the universe is going to open up from some kind of time portal, and there's a jet engine coming through our ceiling. You know, there was a Donnie Darko. I think there's a sequel to it. I've never seen it. I think there is. It was either that or they were going to make one, but I think they actually made it. Never seen it. Anyway, this is not about Donnie Darko. This is about TikTok and the demise of the talk. As much as I like this app, or I should say this, as much as I despise this app sometimes, the community standards violations for like frivolous things that really are nothing, you can't say, you have to say pew pew and crap like it's just kind of dumb, right? Like if there's a way to get around it, then why don't we just say the word? It's kind of stupid. You're not stopping anything with your community standards. That kind of stuff is dumb. I don't like things getting taken down because of something I said that, wasn't inherently mean to anybody. I get that you want to curtail people like, dogging on each other, but at the same time, it's pretty funny when people like make fun of other people and all. Anyway, I mean, comedy is comedy. If it makes you laugh, it makes you laugh, At any rate, for all those silly things, it's been a great app. I mean, I can just sit on here for an hour and just find all kinds of information. It feeds my soul as far as like the investigating and the searching for answers and stuff that I do in this world. Like I'm just always looking things up. Like I spend my life on Wikipedia and Google just looking things up, just trying to learn more because I was like, what does that mean? And I look it up and I'm like, now I know what that means. I just like learning things, and this is a great way to do it. I primarily spend my time on here, watching people build. I love watching drywall finishing. I like people that frame houses. I love watching framing, throwing up king studs and California kings. I just love all that stuff. I can watch somebody spray paint all day long. I don't know why that stuff fascinates me, but I just love watching that kind of crap. Plumbing, electrical, just all that stuff is just fun. And I can scroll through here and watch it. Cars, goes without saying. I just love things with any kind of cars and automotives. Music, I watch people play guitar and drums. So there's just like this inundated just experience that you can it never ends. Just keep swiping and swiping and swiping. Next thing you know, it's 2 a.m. and you're like, what have I done with my life? But still, you've learned a lot. I could care less about hoes on here shaking their asses for likes and all that stuff and that kind of crap. And I can't stand, like, I can't tell you how many people I block on a daily basis, just the fake content. I can't stand like the stage stuff, these husband and wives, like, all right, watch this. I put a bottle, that's a bottle and a barrel. I don't know what I just did, but I put a thing of marinara above the kitchen door. Watch, when she comes in, we're going to dump it on her head. And she comes in and she's like, Greg. I can't stand that fake ass crap. I have to delete that stuff as quickly as possible. It drives me nuts. It drives me nuts that people, like, they monetize that and people, like, they watch it and they're entertained. Like, what kind of loser life do y'all have that entertains you? I don't get it. That said, there's a lot of people whose income stream might be coming to an end here in the next 5 days if TikTok doesn't get saved by the almighty Elon Musk, which that could be just a stroke of the pen with him, you just buy that thing. And I mean, of course, it would make a lot of money. It would be a good investment, but at the same time, it's no skin off his teeth to buy something like that. And he would be a savior to so many people. It'd be crazy because there's so many people on here that make their living on here. I mean, tens of thousands of people, have monetized and made their money on this platform, which is interesting, some of which deserve it and, do a great job, and their editing and all that, their creativity is par excellence. Other people, it's like, why do you have 30,000 followers? What do you, I don't get it. But anyway, I will say this. This has been like a little community of people that I've never met. Of all my friends, I've only got a dozen or so that I've actually met in real life, but I feel like I know most of you. That have been around for any length of time. It's kind of cool. I consider you like online friends, which is weird. And maybe you think that way about me, because you get to know somebody, through their comments, or obviously you get to know me because I, talk incessantly every day, most every day. But the problem is where do you go from here? Well, I would implore you to go to my YouTube page, same name. And I think there's a link in the tree thing right above me anyway. And join there. You can find the same content and more. I've got almost 950 videos on there, and there's a bunch of stuff where I've done stuff that won't fit on here because it's too long form. I do videos with my buddies in my studio and all, and we discuss pop culture, music, and movies, and all kinds of stuff, and we'll debate things and whatnot. And if you're into that kind of thing, there's 20, 30, 45-minute videos that you can watch of us just arguing incessant points and whatnot, things that wouldn't fit in this platform because I'm already pushing 10 minutes on most of these things anyway, which most people are not keen to watch because they don't want to listen to me rant, drivel for that long. But these started off as sub 1 minute videos, and they just morphed into whatever because I have things I want to say, and it takes a while to say them because I'm very verbose. But that's okay too. So there's YouTube. Go to my YouTube, join. I don't have a lot of followers on there because it's hard to get followers on YouTube. It's a weird platform, but as far as the video, length and whatnot, it's probably the only one that you can do stuff like that. And that's really the only two things I use are YouTube and TikTok. So I guess it's going to possibly be just YouTube, but I spend an inordinate amount of time on TikTok. I mean, on YouTube, because it's just, I follow like 400 people. But anyway, I have also joined Lemon 8, which I've noticed if other people have been joining in the last few days in mass, and they automatically follow me if they're following me on here, which not a huge fan so far. I put in my likes and interests, and none of them included bare naked ladies and half naked women, and yet that's all I get notified of. Does this look too tight on my butt? I don't care, girl, just go on, man. I can't stand women that are so insecure that they've got to do crap like that. I mean, I get it, you're feeding your family, but at the same time, have some self-respect. You look like a loser, I mean, that's great that God blessed you with a nice body, but have some substance about you. Those girls would be so boring to be around in real life because they probably bring nothing else to the table other than a pretty face. Anyway, it's not about that. So I joined Lemon 8, which I'm not a fan of because the content has to be less than a minute or two or something like that. So what I do won't even fit on there. I tried uploading something in the beginning it has to be 1 megabyte or 1 gigabyte. I don't know what it is, but there's a limit. So there's not a lot there. So I guess what I'm saying is go to YouTube, follow my YouTube. At least you can find the stuff on there because I put the same stuff on there. You got to scroll down a ways to find anything other than these broadsides because I haven't loaded anything. We're supposed to do a bunch of crap at Christmas, but it got pushed off. Anyway, so go to YouTube. I guess go to Lemonade. I don't know what I'm going to do. But now there's talk of Red Note, whatever the hell that is. I have no idea what Instagram is. Facebook's dumb. God, it annoys me, all those cheesy memes, and they're not even funny anymore. Anyway, so we'll just see what happens, But if nothing else, if I lose some of you because you don't want to go to YouTube or whatever reason, I've enjoyed it. This has been a lot of fun. I'll make this stuff as long as I can. I mean, I'll keep doing it on YouTube regardless, even if I'm the only one following it because it amuses me. And it's kind of cathartic to just get your thoughts out every day, you know what I mean? So there's that. But at any rate, much love, and we'll see you on the other side there, Donnie. Kitty.